Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. So in today's video it's going to be a really exciting video. I'm going to be doing the cheerleading tag, but it is going to be a collaboration. One of the first collaborations that I'm going to be doing on my channel, and it's with my really good friend Emily. Now I will leave Emily's channel down below so you can go over there and subscribe to some really interesting videos. And I have known Emily for quite some years now. We was cheerleaders together back at Rising Stars in Manchester. So I'm really excited to do this video. And again, I just want to say thank you to Emily for doing this collaboration with me. And I will insert a little intro from Emily right now.
Hi guys, my name's Emily and I just want to start off by saying a massive thank you to Jamie for being a part of my first ever collaboration video on YouTube. We've both decided to do the cheerleading tag. We just thought it would be quite fun to relate to the questions and things, as we both used to cheer together on Rising Stars. And Jamie actually helped me get a lot of skills in cheer, especially like my double down and things like that, so that was really good. So if you want to subscribe to my channel, go ahead. And I do like different videos, like just general chatty videos, Q&As, I've done unboxing videos and things like related to cheerleading and stuff. So if you do subscribe, I'm really grateful. Thank you, bye!
So that's Emily, and again I will leave all the links down below so you can go over there and subscribe to Emily on Instagram and on YouTube as well. So again, like I said, we're going to be doing the cheerleading tag, so let's crack on with the video. Okay, so first of all guys, I just want to apologise for looking like this. I have just got out of the shower and I just cannot be bothered today, so I just thought, fuck it! Okay, so question 1 on the tag is going to be put a picture in the video of yourself in your cheerleading uniform. So I'll insert a picture right now. So that was me in my Rising Stars cheerleading uniform. So question 2 is, would you ever date someone on the same team as you? I have done that before and it was just the biggest mistake of my entire life, so I wouldn't do it again, unfortunately, just because it just didn't really work out like I thought it was gonna, so you know, never do that again. So question 3 is, what stunting position are you? I was a base, so I was a main base. So I was the person who like threw people around and stood them on my hands and stuff like that, which I absolutely loved. I did do back spotting for quite a while, but obviously when I moved to Rising Stars I then became a base, which I absolutely love. Question 5 is, what is your dream gym? Now my dream gym would be World Cup, or it would be Cheer Extreme, just because I love those two teams. Like both of the teams in All Girl 5 are absolutely amazing. So Shooting Stars and Senior Elite, they're like my biggest like crushes of all. I just absolutely love both of those teams. I just think they're absolutely amazing. Question 6 is, favourite uniform from this season? Because I don't cheer anymore, I've sort of like stepped back a little bit and not really paid much attention to what goes on. I will find a uniform from this season and insert it now. So that's my favourite cheerleading uniform from this season, which I just found, which is absolutely stunning. So question 7 is, favourite male cheerleader? Now when I was doing cheer and I was sort of like in the cheer lingo, Robert Sienna from Coed was my absolute like favourite guy cheerleader. I just thought he was so sassy and I just absolutely loved him. Question 8 is, favourite female cheerleader? My favourite female cheerleader would have been either Gabby Dinsabir from Senior Elite or Erica Engelbert from Senior Elite. Both of those flyers are so confident in the end. You just, the aura they give when they perform, it's just like magical, and I remember watching them at Worlds and I was just like, so yeah, they were just absolutely amazing. I loved them. So question 9 is, favourite team in large senior All Girl 5? Again, it would be either Senior Elite or Shooting Stars, because I just love, again, I watched them in 2014 and I was just like, they were amazing. So yeah, I just love both of them. Question 10 is, cheerleading pet peeve. Now my biggest cheerleading pet peeve is when a flyer hits the ground. If a flyer hits the ground, you're not doing your job correctly as a base. Now that is probably one of the biggest pet peeves, and you do see it. It's not uncommon for flyers to hit the ground. It does happen quite regular. So for me, that's my biggest pet peeve. I just think if your flyer's hitting the ground, then you're clearly not doing your job correctly as a base. So Question 11, have you ever gone to Worlds? I have gone to Worlds. I've been to Worlds twice. I went in 2007 just to watch, and then I went in 2014 and I competed. Question 12 is favourite cheerleading mix from this season. My favourite mix from this season by far is Senior Elite's mix. I just absolutely loved it. It just goes so well with the routine, and I just honestly hold my hands up to Courtney Smith-Pope. She's an absolute amazing choreographer, and literally she's like an inspiration to a lot of people. So again, I just think she's absolutely amazing, and Senior Elite did so well this year. Question 14 is post a picture of your favourite team, which I'll insert now. So that's World Cup Shooting Stars. I absolutely love them, like I've said in this video so many times already. I absolutely love World Cup Shooting Stars. I think they're such a good team, and I've always sort of backed them since like 2006, and I just think they're absolutely amazing. Favourite cheer GIF? I've only seen a couple, and the one that stood out for me is when Top Gun Large Coed was stood on the side of the mat on Worlds Finals Day 2, and I was watching Shooting Stars perform when they all did the double ups and they all hit, and you can literally just see them screaming at the top of the lungs, like cheering them on, and it was just like, I'm getting goosebumps thinking about it. It was just absolutely amazing. Question 16 is how long have you been a cheerleader for? I was a cheerleader for about 10 years. I did various teams and just sort of moved my way up to get to Worlds, and for me Worlds was like the last place that I wanted to be at. That was like the top, is like the furthest I could get, and once I got there I knew that there would be nothing else for me to do, unfortunately, so I just ended up quitting. I do miss it so much, but just because I work full time now, it's real hard for me to dedicate time to a team. If I was to go to a team, it would be really unfair with my job and stuff like that, because I really can't dedicate my time. Question 17 is what level are you on? So I was on coed 5 with Emily. I've done a lot of sort of different levels. So I've done coed 3, coed 4, coed 5 and coed 6. I sort of moved from coed 4 to coed 6, down to coed 3, then to coed 5, so I kind of just like went. Question 18 is full tops or half tops? I always wore a full top, but I just love girls in half tops. I think it looks so American, and again, it's just one of those like things that makes a sport look good. Question 19 is favourite large coed 5 team would be Top Gun Large Coed, there's no doubt about that. Favourite small senior all girl 5 team, California Lady Bullets. Massive fan of them, like loved their routine in 2011. It was mind-blowing. So yeah, absolutely love Lady Bullets. Question 21 is favourite medium all-girl team. I'm not too sure on where like teams stay, like sort of stand at the moment, because I've been out of cheer for quite some time now, so it's really difficult for me to say because I'm not too sure. So I'm not going to say on that one, unfortunately. I honestly wouldn't be able to tell you who was in that category. So question 22 is favourite coed small team. Now it would be Smoed. I absolutely love Smoed, or Brandon All Stars. It's a sort of like a toss up between those two because they're both absolutely amazing. Question 23 is favourite junior team. World Cup Twinkles have always stood out for me. I absolutely love them. And again, I just think there's a thing on YouTube called like Chasing Perfection, and if you just watch it you can see how hard they actually work and how hard the coaches push them. Favourite U5 team, I can't remember again who's in youth because I never sort of paid attention to the lower levels. It was always sort of like the higher levels, so I wouldn't be able to sort of name that, sorry. Question 25, favourite tiny team. The only tiny team I can actually remember is one that AEC had, and they had these really big bows, and there was this little girl at the front and she had like pigtails in, but she had like 2 bows in her hair, and the bows were so big, there was actually bigger than her head, and it just looked so cute. Question 26 is how many bows do you have? I didn't have any bows because obviously I didn't wear them, but I did have a couple on my backpack before I sold them. I think I had about 2, but unfortunately now I don't have any. So would you rather be point for jumps, last pass, point stunt or point dancer? Now there's only 2 in there that actually stick out for me, and it would be either point stunt or point dancer. I would probably want to be point dancer. Just because I like attention. Question 28 is favourite special needs team. Again, the only special needs team that I actually know is one that Unity had, and every time they like performed at an event or at a competition, I just remember everyone just crying in the audience, because it's so nice to see, no matter what happens, like no matter what, if you're disabled or no matter if you have any sort of special needs problem, as long as you are happy and you're doing what you want to do, then that's all that matters. And I just remember seeing them all the time and everyone just cried, because it's so emotional to watch. They're doing something that they love and it's just so inspiring. Question 29, have you ever won nationals? I have won nationals. I've won nationals quite a few times. I wouldn't be able to, it's definitely off finger count. I wouldn't be able to give you off the top of my head, but I have definitely won that. Question 30, have you ever won worlds? No, I've never won worlds. I've only competed once. I can't remember what place we came, but yeah, it was just the best experience I've ever done. And for me, it wasn't really bothered about what place I came. The honour of being and representing England to compete there was just absolutely insane. I loved it. Question 31, have you ever been to NCA? I've never been to NCA. I know a couple of people who have and they absolutely loved it, but again, if I was ever going to cheerleading, it would be something that I'd love to do, definitely. Question 32, have you ever been to Watch Worlds? Yes, I went to Watch Worlds in 2007. 33, NCA jacket or World Ring? It would definitely be a World Ring if I had to choose. Question 34, favourite 2x2 video? There's quite a few that I love. There was a lot by Cheer Extreme. I used to be addicted to watching the Cheer Extreme ones, just like constantly like watching them, watching. The ones with like Eric Engelbert and Gabby and Molly, I just absolutely loved. I was obsessed. I remember when I first ever started and I came across 2x2 and I just constantly remember watching them. Question 35, have you ever been point for jumps? I have been point for jumps. Have you ever been last pass? I haven't been last pass. I've been second to last pass, but I've not been last pass. Have you ever been point for dance? I haven't ever been point for dance, I don't think. No, I don't think I have. I've been like the second row, so it like went in a point, so there's like one person there and then two people behind, and I was one of those two people, so it's almost point. Question 39, did you like your team this season? So again, I haven't I haven't done cheerleading since 2014, and so I'm going to obviously rephrase these to when I was doing cheerleading. So back in 2014 I was with a team on Rising Stars called Midnight, and it was by far the best team I've ever been on. Everyone there I loved, and if I could relive that 2 weeks at Worlds, I absolutely would, because I just loved it so much. And I just loved Carly and Becky and everyone that just involved me. Like when I just remember there being so much love for the team, and I obviously was introduced by a girl called Amelia and they were looking for some people, so I just thought, you know what, why not? And I went and I absolutely loved it, and I just wish now I could dedicate the time to them, because I would go back in a heartbeat. Question 40 is, are you excited for next season? Unfortunately, again, like I said, I don't compete anymore, I don't cheer anymore, but if I did, I would definitely be excited for next season. I always remember when I did cheer, and then obviously the next season I'd always look forward to who came to tryouts and what talent we'd get, and it's just exciting, so yeah, definitely. Question 41 is, did you like your uniform? I absolutely love my uniform. Again, you saw at the beginning of the video, I absolutely loved it, so yeah. Question 42, what would be the only reason you would give up cheer? So the reason for me why I gave up cheer is because two reasons. One, I had a full-time job, so it's really hard for me to dedicate time to a team. And second of all, I had a really bad ankle injury that just would not go away, and every time I tried to tumble it just gave me absolute jip, and I hated it so much. So again, it's just one of those things that I had to just sort of say, right, enough's enough, I've got to where I wanted to be. Now it's time to give up. And I was upset a little bit, but looking back now, I had a really good time. Like the 2 weeks then I went to Worlds in 2014, I will literally take that to my grave, because it was the best experience ever. And I wish I had. The one highlight that stands out to me is when me and a few of the other girls on Midnight, we went to this haunted house, and my coach Carly was the funniest person I've ever seen. That we were literally like crying, but we were like hysterically crying because we were laughing so much, and it was in this haunted house and people were just grabbing us left, right and centre. Like, it was so scary, but it was so funny at the same time. I just remember literally running into walls, and I think about it now and it's absolutely so funny. I know if Carly does watch this video, she'll be watching laughing, and it was just, honestly, it was so funny. So question 43, would you rather be the best stunter on your team or the best tumbler? I would definitely rather be the best stunter. I hated tumbling, I still do. I would definitely rather be the best stunter by far. Question 44, favourite medium coed 5 team? Again, I'm not too sure on where sort of like teams lie at the moment, so for me I wouldn't be able to say that. I'll probably say like a California All-Stars team. How many pairs of cheer trainers did you have? I went through, for the full 9 years, I went through about 4 pairs, which for me is quite good. I know people that have had like 20 pairs in like 4 years, so no, I think like the dirtier the trainers and the more worn out, the more luck you have. So ever won a jacket at nationals? I have never won a jacket at nationals, no. Favourite part of cheerleading? So my favourite part of cheerleading would be the stunting side of it. I just absolutely love that part of it, because I just think the stunting it, I get all like adrenaline like goes all over, and then like the end dance and the pyramid and baskets. I just love everything about it except tumbling. Question 49. Do you do all-star or high school cheer or both? I did all-star cheer. I don't think we have high school cheer anymore. I mean, there might be a few teams out there that do it, but I only know of all-star over here. And then question 50 is, who do you want to answer these questions next? So Emily Bonnet would be answering these questions because we're doing a tag together. That was the cheerleading tag. I hope you enjoyed it. If you are a cheerleader and you want to do this tag, just give me a message and I'll give you the link to get these questions up for the tag. And like again, if you have done this video, leave it down below. I'd love to watch that. And like I said, I just want to say lastly, thank you Emily for doing this tag with me. I really appreciate it, and I'm looking forward to doing more collaborations in the future. I'll leave all my social media links down below. You'll also find Emily's social media links and YouTube channel down below as well in the description. Don't forget to like and subscribe to mine and Emily's channel. We'll really appreciate that. And again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Take care. Bye.